This is Capital Games Movie Club. I am the Wiz. Today in this special episode, I'm going to go over the winners of the Oscars for the top 6 categories that happened this past Sunday. No, it's a little late. Everyone's gotten their opinions in already since Monday. But I wanted to take a couple of days to just go over some things and how I felt about what won. And I guess basically how I feel about the main 6 winners here. I got 3 out of 6 right, I think. I got 3 out of 6 right when it came to who I thought was going to win in the Oscars in the main 6 categories. Which, that's still a failure. But, what are you going to do at that point? So, was I surprised by who won? Not really. But I generally, when I look at picks for Oscars and everything, I like surprises, so I kind of tend to go that route unless it's so super obvious that what's going to happen. For the most part, nothing really shocked me, I guess is the way to put it. But let's just go over things real quick. Best Supporting Actress was Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I think was just a sign that that movie was going to have a sweep throughout the night, which is exactly what happened. Everything Everywhere All at Once won Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Ke Quan, Best Actress, Michelle Yeoh, Best Director for the Daniels, and Best Picture. I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once really swept throughout the entire night, which, for me, I get it, I guess. It was a very popular film that had a lot of buzz going into it when it came to the Oscars. Personally, it's not my pick, but whatever. I mean, the last time I think the Oscars did something that I thought was the right thing is when Shakespeare in Love won in 97. That was the only time I can think of. Maybe American Beauty in 99. Let me think about that. Yeah, I guess American Beauty in 99 would count too. But it's been a while since I've agreed with the Oscar for Best Picture in this. When it comes to the acting, which is with Ke Quan, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Michelle Yeoh, I mean, Ke Quan was really good in Everything Everywhere All at Once, so I get that, and I agree with that. Jamie Lee Curtis is kind of a stunning thing, but of course there is the narrative with that, which is a actress who's been doing this for a long time, doing a lot of genre films, getting no notoriety, no credit for it, and then she gets this Oscar win, which, if anything, the Oscars is a narrative machine. They love their narratives. And then Michelle Yeoh, of course, I've always liked Michelle Yeoh. Would I want her to win for this? Not really. I would have rather her won for Crouching Tiger, but she didn't even get nominated that year for it, which I was not happy with when that happened. But I can't be mad at it, is basically what I would say. It's I'm not mad at the fact that Cate Blanchett lost, who would have been my pick. It's good that she did get some recognition for it. So although I don't think it was a great performance, I'm happy she got recognition. That's how I look at it. Direction, I mean, let's look at the Best Director nominees again. I mean, we're looking at Ruben Östlund for Triangle. There's a lot of things I haven't seen, like Triangle of Sadness. I haven't seen that. Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar. I mean, to be fair, if the only 3 I've seen are Everything Everywhere, Banshees, and Tar, and I think Tar was really well done. But I was really expecting Steven Spielberg to win for this, just because it's Spielberg. But I was wrong on that, so I got that wrong. And then Best Picture, of course, was Everything Everywhere All at Once. My thought process is it was going to be likely Everything Everywhere, but do not be surprised if it's All Quiet. And then I put a theory that may lead to Top Gun winning if there was the split, but apparently there was no split because Everything Everywhere swept. So that didn't happen. So, yeah, it's not a surprise to me that Everything Everywhere raked in everything. Because that was kind of the talk that was going in. And when you look at the previous awards it was winning, the Independent Spirits, the PGAs, WGAs, DGAs, things like that, those were giving it to Everything Everywhere. So that wasn't much of a surprise there. I personally, again, my thoughts on the film are kind of, it's good but not great. Something tells me in about 10 years people are going to look at this Oscars and really question why this won, to a certain extent. I'm not I might be wrong. We'll see. But from everything I've read, like the whole thing on Twitter, on film Twitter specifically, is it's great that Everything Everywhere All at Once won. But there are small pockets of people who are like, well, I don't know, Women Talking was really good, or All Quiet was actually really good, and everything. So I don't know. I feel that in about 10 years, the talk of Everything Everywhere might be a lot different when that time comes. But we'll see on that. The only thing that I can talk about other than that has nothing to do with Everything Everywhere All at Once is Brendan Fraser winning Best Actor in a Leading Role. I thought this wasn't going to happen because there was a bunch of controversies popping up on that, which is the fat phobia thing, or that the movie itself is not really that good, according to some people, especially critics. Which, now looking back, the winner that I thought was going to be was Austin Butler for Elvis. Elvis, I think, got worse reviews than The Whale, to a certain extent, except for Butler's performance. So I think in retrospect, if I really would have thought that through a lot better, I would have caught that, but I was dead set in thinking Austin Butler was going to win, which, okay, I mean, fine. And then Colin Farrell losing, it sucks. I mean, I thought Colin Farrell's performance was very good, but it wasn't showy enough between Butler and Fraser in this, so it makes sense on that one. So, yeah, I mean, again, when it comes to the top six, I'm not surprised. The big six. I'm not surprised by the winners and what happened in this one. I just think when it comes to Everything Everywhere, in like 10 years, we're going to look at that and go, did that really deserve it? And I'm wondering if that's going to happen. And this might be colored with the fact that I didn't think too highly of the film. I think, to a certain extent, this might be something in maybe not even 10 years, maybe even 5 years. We're going to look back at this and go, wow, what were we all thinking with this? So we'll see on that. But that's it. I mean, again, I didn't watch the Oscars. I think the actual ceremonies are laborious and time-consuming and really boring. So I stopped watching them a long time ago. So I just find out who wins and comment from there. Some of the speeches seemed fine, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually really happy that Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan won. I mean, Ke Huy Quan I thought was excellent in Everything Everywhere. And like I said before, Michelle Yeoh, I've wanted her to get recognition. I just wish it was for a better film. But okay, fine. I will take it on that end. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what are you going to do on that one? So that's it. Those are my thoughts on who won the Oscars this year. I guess tune in next time when the Oscars come around in another 9 months. I don't know.